Good morning, lovely people. Welcome back. Gigi here. How you doing today? We're going to jump in for a quick Sunday morning reading before church. I hope you guys are doing well. Let's just jump right in. Holy Spirit, please come down with your angels, my ancestors, loved ones, and spirit guides that have ascended to your highest white light to protect and guide me through this energy reading for our collective. Holy Spirit, please allow me to channel clear, honest, and precise messages for the collective, and please cast all of the evil, darkness, nasty away and back to where it comes from tenfold, please. And thank you, Holy Spirit. I love and appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for being here. All right. I want this to be a fun reading, but I only get what I want so infrequently. We're going to see what Spirit has for y'all this morning, okay? I got 3 decks out. We're going to start here with the describing cards. Holy Spirit, what are the describing messages of this reading for the collective this morning, please? And thank you. All right, Spirit, what is the message? Holy Spirit, what is the message? Holy Spirit. All right. What is the message? Please, Spirit. Thank you. Independent. We have an independent person here working, collaborating, and doing things independently, letting go of any codependencies, allowing their mind and their heart to come into balance and balance out everything within their life. They're not making any hasty decisions. They're being balanced about all the things that they want and need and desire in this life. And we have a true magical being. Collective, are you working on your magical abilities? If not, you should be focusing and learning how to attune to the divine. Thank you. We have an adventurous. Ooh, we have an adventurist, and we have somebody with split personalities. It can be very dangerous, and it can be very charming at the same time. Okay, somebody can be you can swing both ways, and it's not like you're, I don't know. You can go both ways, whether this is the energy coming towards you or if this is you yourself, collective. But you can swing whoever this is can swing from one end of the spectrum to the other, can be extraordinarily dangerous or they can be extraordinarily charming. And if they have true magical abilities, well, they have to be very careful, whoever they are. Okay, the thing is Spirit wants you to focus more on this, spending as much time as you possibly can outside. Stop being inside so much. There's nothing you need to worry about so much in the house. If you're in the house, what you should be doing is focusing on cleaning, relaxing, meditating, gardening if you've got one. If you don't got one, go get one. If you need some help, I can help you. I love gardening. It's my life. I love it. Having plants inside the house, if you got cats, hang them from the ceiling, hanging plants. But somebody needs to get more naturistic. Involve more greenery in your home, more neutral colors, not so bright and flamboyant colors. If you like the bright and flamboyant, great. Put it in the bathroom, put it in, but the spaces where you relax, it needs to be more like neutral and grounding, because that there is going to keep you calm. Okay, we have a bubbly personality. Like I said, this person, whoever this may be, okay, can go from one end of the spectrum to the other. They can go from being a bubbly personality to a low vibrational energy. Like I said, it can go from being very dangerous to very charming and back again. Okay, very, very, very much so. Okay, so we need to be careful. We want to stay in this lover, not a fighter type energy, guys. We really do. Okay, because the more of a high vibration that you are in, the better your manifestation skills are going to be. The more you spend being independent and working on your different creative endeavors, the higher your vibration. The more you stay away from any stressors, any of those things, the better off you are. Knowing and understanding your limits and your boundaries is very important, and making sure you stay true to them, okay? Instead of, worrying about going shopping and doing this, plan a trip to go out, even if it's to just go to your local lake and get in the boat, like find you a little paddleboard or a kayak. A lot of places rent them these days. Go rent you a little something and go spend a couple hours on the lake. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about being inside. You should not be inside. Right now, it is some beautiful weather. It's going to be 80 something degrees here in California today. We are having some really crazy up and down bipolar weather, but the weather has been so beautiful here in California. I don't know where you are. Leave it down in the comments and let me know what the weather's been like for you, because it's been crazy here. Go take advantage of this weather. Who knows what the hell those winter is going to be like. It might be like 20 feet of snow out your front door in just a few months with the way everything's going. So go take advantage of this and become one with nature. I'm not even playing. Spirit wants you outside. Being inside for too long is not good for your mental health. Like I said, if you got a patio, you have a place to garden. Just learn what zone you're in, learn the lighting of the area, and just get to planting. You need to have your hands in the dirt. You need to connect with Mother Nature. Okay? Classy and elegant. You can go from one end of the spectrum to the other. You can be like, get you someone that can do both, like be a lady in the street and a freak in the sheets. Yeah, you get to being the person that could be a lady in the streets, a camping, outdoor, adventurous type person out in the wilderness, a freak in the sheets, like a 5-star chef in the kitchen. Learn your true abilities, because you got a whole lot going on. I don't know how many life cycles you've been around, Collective, but you have a whole like encyclopedia series Britannica kind of situation going on within you. You've got so many talents and abilities. You need to start tapping into all of that. You need to dig within yourself and realize there's more to life than just sitting on your phone, on your couch, or in your recliner. Instead of being on the phone, pick up a book. Pick up a book on how to, outdoor adventuring things, travel, gardening, anything that you want to see happen for your life, anything that you have on your mood board, your dream board, or your manifestation wall, anything that you have there, go read a book about it. Get off the phone. There are beautiful resources on your phone. Stay off the phone. Limit your phone time and your screen time to, an hour or a day if it's possible, or 0, like if you're capable of doing it. Because right now, Spirit wants you to focus on developing all of the beautiful traits that you have and have collected and mastered over the course of however many cycles you've come down to this place. Okay? Because you got a whole lot going on, Collective. Okay, let's get a couple more from here. What else we got, Spirit? I do have to get ready for church, so I can't linger too long in this energy. Thank you. You're a high priestess. A true magical being, okay? It's time for you to tap into that. On the bottom, get off the video games. You want to be a first-generation millionaire? You want to tap into this? Don't sit in this energy too long. Okay? Do not sit in that energy too long. This goes back to that, split personality. You can go from one end of the spectrum to another. You can go from having a bubbly personality to a low vibrational energy, Debbie Downer, being a real drag. Okay? If you've got abilities like being a seer, any kind of psychic abilities, any kind of magical, you are a true magical being that's destined for this. The only way this is going to happen, and the only way you're going to be able to be a true classy and elegant person that you want to be, you got to get off the video games. You got to get off the tech. It's everything I was saying. It's time for you to get outside and start focusing on your true magical abilities to be able to manifest this for yourself. And if you want to be even more independent than you are right now, get to work. Get to work. Get to work. Being generous and kind, okay, is where you want to be. Because the thing is if you don't start working, you're going to be very upset with yourself. And there's a lot of very magical energy around you right now that you are going to miss out if you stay on them video games and on that tech anymore. You're going to be very upset. And you don't want your heart to turn from being the sweet, loving, magical being that you are to an evil person, because you are living in resentment and regret. Missing opportunities and not properly doing what you're supposed to be doing with the resources that you have and that are meant to come towards you. Okay? You got to get moving. Okay? And don't pull any of this. I don't wanna. If you don't wanna, then you're gonna miss out on a whole lot of this. If all you know is sitting in front of the computer or the video games or the TV or the laptop or the tech or the phone or whatever, if that's all you know, it's time for you to get up and find a new way. Don't be a drama queen about it, okay? Because if you're going to be in this energy, this is that other side of that split personality. I don't know if you got Gemini anywhere, because when I see split personality, I truly feel like some Gemini energy. So I don't know if that we got manifestation out here, so we'll get some zodiac energy from that. But don't let this get you. You got a whole lot about you that's amazing. All right? You really truly do. And you have to tap into the things that are the positive end of this. You don't want to ever be lingering too long in that low vibrational energy. Because if you're in a real Debbie Downer situation, you're going to be repelling everybody instead of drawing them to you. You're a high priestess, a true magical being with a whole lot of abilities. Okay, a whole lot. It's time for you to do what's best for yourself. You want to be independent and fly the coop? You got to get up. You got to do something. You can't be sitting on your butt creating drama for yourself, okay? Because you're doing it to yourself. You are literally manifesting it for yourself, High Priestess. Get up and let's go. You got things to do. You got to go. You got to get out of this mindset. It's time to move your butt, okay? Thank you. We have Cancer. Last quarter moon in Cancer. Take a breather. If you're overwhelmed and not knowing what to do, take a breath, step back, meditate, and prepare. Come up with a strategy. Okay? But the thing is it takes consistency and discipline. If you can come up with all the plans in the world, but if you're not consistent and you're not driven to follow said plans, you're not going to get nowhere. So it's time to take a breather and think about things. We have full moon in Scorpio. Break through the tension. Yes, and the only way to do that is through meditation and prayer. You've got a lot going on in the magical abilities sector here, okay? You've got a lot going on. You probably are feeling stressed to the 10th degree because of who you are. So it's time for you to breathe through it. It's take a breather and breathe through it. Is like somebody is just way too stressed out, all up in their emotions. That's two water signs back to back. Okay. Think about it. Do not let your emotions overrun you. Okay. You have to get a grip on it and hold firm. Okay. And the best way to do that is to step away when things are getting too tense. Meditate. Clear your head and your space. Don't just turn to the phone or the video games. Leave that mess alone. I think it's time for you to unplug the TV, unplug the games, put them in a box, put them in the closet, and leave them alone for 30 to 60 days without touching them. You know how Gigi takes her tolerance breaks off the cannabis? Well, I think somebody needs to detox from the social media and the tech. I think it's time for you to minimize your time on the Instagram, on the TikTok, on the YouTube, on the Facebook, on the Snapchat, on the Twitter, on whatever other platforms there are. You need to take a break. And you need to start focusing on other things. Because the world does not revolve around work and video games. And if your world does, you are never going to come into this energy. You think you're going to make $1 million playing video games? Well, if you're not recording what you're doing and posting it online for people to watch, how are you supposed to do that? You need to start thinking creatively. Okay? If you want to make some money, you need to start doing what you need to do to make that money. You can't expect people to just give it to you. You got to put the work in. Spirit's not going to just do that. You need to prove to Spirit that what you are asking for, you are worthy of, instead of being a drama queen about it. Okay? Let's get it. Let's be them boss babes that we are, male or female. Get it how you live. Be who you are. Get away from the technology. Get away from the technology. Do you know, I know people are going to be like, how can you do that to that child? Well, my son only gets about 1 to 2 hours a week, not a day, a week of technology. And let me tell you, his behavioral issues, his energy, all of that has just completely changed. Completely. Okay. And I can tell for myself when I leave my phone, there are a lot of times where I just leave my phone in my room and I go away and do all the things I want to do. Or when I go out on my camping trips, I'll leave my phone in the car and I won't even bother with it. Because all the people I worry about that are my most important priorities are with me always. So there's no other reason for me to be, I mean, besides my mom and my pops, like there's nobody really else that I need to talk to that can't wait. You understand? So if you are in a position to where you can just disconnect, it's time to disconnect. You want to make money, you want to be able to get up and be on your own, you got to do something. And sitting your behind in front of the computer for up to 10 to 12 hours a weekend on the stupid video games, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little heated because that just bugs the crap out of me. I come from a generation where you were outside until the street lights came on, and once them lights came on, you best be in the house washing up and getting ready for whatever is going on in the house. There was no TV. I never had, the only reason I am so diverse in my music was because that's all I ever had was an alarm clock that played music and my books. I had a computer. I had one of the first home computers that, in the early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s. And I never got to, actually it was earlier than that. I wasn't even in high school yet. So I would say the mid to late 90s. 15:55 on the timer. They would find any reason to take it away from me between that and the TV and my Nintendo and my Sega and all of those games from back in that time. I had it all, never got to use it. There was a reason. And I'm grateful because now I get to teach that to my son. He gets to learn how to garden and be self-sufficient. He gets to learn how to go hiking and learn about bugs and learn how to fish and learn how to take, survival techniques for whatever the hell this world's planning on for the next 50 to 100 years for us. That boy needs to know. And so does every other person in this world needs to learn how to be independent and self-sufficient and learning how to make money to be able to survive whatever's coming, economically. It's important. If you want your ability, you want to be independent, you want to truly tap into what this is, you got to get to work. And thinking it's just going to fall right in front of you, I'm sorry, friend. I'm not trying to be harsh or rude in any way. I'm a realist. And I'm quite blunt and plain about it. So please know I love you unconditionally. We all have work to do. I am not perfect because believe me, I can zone out on my phone too, just like the best of them. However, when I recognize I'm doing it, I put it down and I walk away. You have to understand balance. And if you're still stuck in a very unbalanced kind of place, it's time to work on that. This is the time. Okay? Let's get a couple more from here. Okay. Yeah, like I was saying, it's time to take a reality check. I'm a realist. Okay, this is full moon in Capricorn. We just had one of those. It's time to take a reality check and realize what's going on. That may very well be why you're so up and down emotionally right now, is because you're starting to recognize the patterns in which are holding you back. It's time to get up and do something about it. Okay? Okay, first quarter moon in Aquarius, trust in the universe and unleash your kindest self. This comes back to the generous and kind person that you are. It's time to start doing more for others instead of just sitting around doing nothing. I really feel like somebody just sits there in front of their computer, eating the chips, drinking the soda, and just playing video games, watching TV, and listening to whatever it is that they're listening to, hiding in their room, instead of going out and really doing something outside. It's very important that you do this. Maybe even getting out and volunteering and donating your time. You may, introduce yourself to some people that can lead you in the right direction of your life. That'll help you stay focused on your true life's path. Getting involved with more people like this, going to, seminars and conventions and doing fun things. It's important for you and your life. Let's just go all the way through. I need to get them all out for me, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, let's read all the ones that are faced up. All right, there's that Gemini energy. All right. Now, speak your world into being, High Priestess. If you want your world to just be focused around your computer games, your computer, whatever tech time, whatever it is you're doing online, if that's all you want to do, speak that into your existence, and don't worry about nothing else. But if you want something that's going to really bring you satisfaction, start doing things that involve helping others. Getting a little group of people together, like-minded people together, and go do something outdoors together. Okay? It's time to step up and lead. Once you do that, you'll be able to step up into your power. Okay? Your true full potential. Okay? Okay. It's time for you to take inspired action. To do that. So here's what Spirit's saying to me to tell you. Okay? He wants you to look at the situation that you would like to put yourself in. You want to be a millionaire, a multimillionaire, you want to be able to do that, you need to assess the situation and strategize, okay? It may take you lightening up and learning how to go with the flow a little bit better. 2020 on the timer, okay? Because the thing is you may be wound too tight because you're too stuck and stagnant in one mindset. You do not understand how to broaden your horizons. You need to learn how to do that, okay? It's going to take you going very deep within yourself to do it because it's going to be reprogramming yourself. Think about it like this. I've never had to reprogram or program a damn thing in my life. I have no idea besides, I don't even know how to program my phone properly. But either way, I could imagine how much it would take to completely, fully reprogram an entire system somehow. It's going to take like doing that. If you're a computer person, think about it like this. You have to completely wipe your brain of everything that it's ever learned that's put you in this position now, and you have to relearn it all. Okay? The only way to do that is to trust Spirit and take inspired action to do it, which requires you to get up, get away from the tech that you love so much, put it away for like 30 to 60 days and go spend time outside. Detox. You need a tech detox, my friend. You're going to have to, the feelings you're going to feel, you're going to need to honor them. Okay. Give them their moment. Let them have all of the time they need to feel what you need to feel what you need to feel, because it's forcing you to go deep within yourself and heal certain things that are keeping you stuck and stagnant. These things are going to help you see the bigger picture. Okay, let's see. Okay. It may help you relax more. It may give you a better quality night's sleep. I'm telling you, I sleep the best when I'm either on a ship or I'm outside. Okay? I have never had better sleep than me being outside, sleeping on my sleep system, which is a small sleep pad and my sleeping bag and my blow-up pillow. I have never had better night's sleep. Actually getting fully rested, hitting hours of REM instead of like 30 minutes to an hour of REM sleep, which is where your body gets the reboot it needs. Okay, this will help you sleep better. You won't have to take NoDoz or drink all them Rockstars, Monster Energy nonsense things that are going to destroy your stomach if they haven't already. All the coffee, all the soda with all that caffeine and sugar to get you up, and then the melatonin or whatever it is that maybe you smoke in the green too much at night trying to put you to sleep, and then you wake up a zombie. You got to get away from the things that are triggering those things, okay? You have to be real about it. All of the things that have put you in the position that you're in right now, leave them behind you. You need to clear your mind. Okay? And it will help you open your heart. It will help you keep your heart open, keep your mind. It's basically realigning your chakras to get you to a position to where your magical abilities are going to soar. You're repressing your own abilities by literally zombieing yourself in front of the tech, my friend. All right, let's see what's on the bottom of the deck here. Reveal what needs to be seen. The only way that's going to happen is if you disconnect. You got to disconnect, my friend. You got to do it. If you want success, listen to Gigi. I have been truly doing this on my end. I know there's probably a few things that I could probably reevaluate and remaster. We're all a work in progress, but I really feel like somebody's like truly in their infancy here and they need to really like get a grip on the reality of their situation before it's too late. We are not getting any younger. We're not going to be this young and vibrant forever. We need to utilize our time in this youthful stage that we're in today, because tomorrow we're another day older, and we're another day closer to meeting Spirit. You wasting time, I feel like. You wasting time sitting there wishing on a star but not doing anything to get it. All right? Please. It's important for you to realize this and be real. Of course, they're going to put the be real thing here with the full moon in Aquarius. They are one of the most logical people I've ever met, but that's neither here nor there. Yes, It's a time for you to start not living in fantasy la la land so much, but be like getting a firm grasp of reality. You know, I keep feeling like somebody would rather be in a game like that movie Ready Player One. Yeah, like that's kind of like what I feel. Like the thing is that's not gonna keep your physical vessel healthy. Going out for a hike and an exercise is going to. Getting a gym membership and working out for 30 minutes to an hour, up, you know, when I was full-fledged in the gym, upwards of 2 to 3 hours a day. All right, like it's time for somebody to really start focusing on their physical vessel. Not so much the worldly possessions and the worldly things around them. It's the physical and the spiritual things that need attention to right now. All right. Final messages for this reading. Final messages for this reading. It's time. You're sitting on the fence. You're at a crossroads and you're trying to make a decision. You're at battle with. You're at a war with yourself. You're beating yourself up, wanting and wishing and a hoping and a praying, and you're not doing nothing about it. Right now, you're sitting in a situation where you are the Empress in reverse. Insecurities, infertility, lack of confidence, lack of growth, overbearing tendencies, harmony and negligence. Like this is, you are neglecting your spiritual responsibilities. You're neglecting your physical responsibilities, your physical, mental, and emotional needs. You are stagnating yourself, and it's not fair to you. You are a true magical being that wants a lot of things. And if you don't work hard, you're not, and find the mental strength and allow yourself to be fully awakened and rejoin the world, come out of isolation, it's not going to happen. You want love, you want kindness, you want to have a good intuition, and you want all your good ideas to come to fruition. Well, it's time to get to work, because if you don't, you're going to continue being in this lack of money, poor financial control, and all of that, sitting on a fence trying to figure out which of the two paths that you want to take. And yeah, living in a very unhappy situation. Okay. Unhappiness, unhappy home or family life, dysfunctional family, broken home, lack of security and stability. It's everything that I have been saying this whole reading. If you want success, it's time for you, and love, if you want success and love, there's more of that Gemini energy I've been feeling. It's time for you to get up and do something about it, okay? If you have a fear of moving on, if you're stagnant, well, you have to start accepting your situation. It's time for you to reevaluate your life and look at the bigger picture. It's up to you. Only you and spirit can get through this. Not you, spirit, and your video games or your tech. It's not going to save you. It's just going to make it worse. I'm not trying to be mean here. I'm really not. If you want a new job and if you want something to really put your energy into, find something worthwhile. You want something to celebrate. You want something that's going to come to fruition. It's going to take patience and perseverance. Okay, it's not going to happen at this like that. I mean, I've been doing YouTube for 2 years and I still haven't reached 1,000 subscribers. I still barely get over 100 views, if I get even 100 views on some of my videos. It doesn't stop me. It's something that I love to do. It's something that helps people. I don't, I'm just using that as an example. I have several other. If you want to be a millionaire, you need to have at least a minimum of 6 to 7 sources of income a month. 6 to 7. If you make millions of dollars off of one thing, congratulations. You should be investing that and spreading that out and reinvesting into other things to multiply that. Okay. So, but the thing is if you are a millionaire and you're still in this mindset, there's something that's not being done right here. Or something needs to be reevaluated. See, it's the Hierophant's here, which tells me that there are some very serious things that need to be learned. And if you don't, you're going to stay in this 5 of Pentacles energy. Okay, there won't be any reason to celebrate. There won't be any budding businesses. There won't be anything that you're going to be able to master besides your own emotional demise. I'm not trying to be hurtful. I'm not trying to be mean. The devil has his hooks in you and he wants you. He wants you to fall from grace. He understands who you are. He knows who you are. Yeah, he knows who you are. You're a high priestess. And if the devil can leech onto you and take you for everything that you are and keep you in this low vibrational energy, and keep you in that split personality kind of mindset where you can go from one end of the spectrum and back again and not stay consistent, he's going to have a high priestess that has magical abilities working for him. Now, if you want to work for the darkness, I'm sorry, my friend, but this is not the place for it. We are walking with the highest, purest white light. We don't sit here messing with him. Okay? If you want to stay in that low vibrational energy, please, if that's how you feel your life needs to go, then please do as you see fit for your life. Okay? And I will, if you still come over here and want some of my guidance, I'll happily give it, but I will continue to lead you towards the light. I am that kind of person that will step into the darkness and bring you out of that darkness and bring you to the light. That is my job. I am a Nebula warrior. I truly stand very firm in that, and I am happy to help you. It just takes you wanting to change, wanting to learn, wanting to listen. If you choose not to and you want to be in that stubborn mindset and energy, that's your choice. That is your choice. Okay? And you have to live with your choices. It's like I always say, if you make your bed of nails, you're going to have to lay in it, so get comfy. You understand what I'm saying? This is the harsh reality of what the world is now. The world requires you to have several sources of income to be able to have the luxury house, to have the movie theater in your house, the game room, to have the multiple cars, to be looked up to instead of looked down upon. You know, if you want that kind of power, you need to walk hand in hand with Most High, because it will be the most honest. It will be the most honest that you can be if you walk in hand with Most High. Because if you walk in hand with the Dark One, well, that's the energy you're going to surround yourself with. Not spiritual beings that walk with the purest white light, that want the best for everybody in healing. If you're too afraid to heal and you're too afraid to face your own truths, well, that's the life that you're going to manifest for yourself, High Priestess. So remember that. And remember, it takes a lot of hard work and it takes a lot of energy. So you're going to have to figure out what you want. I would suggest making a plan and sticking to it. If you choose not to, that's your own choice. That's your own right as a human being with free will. Get it how you live. There's zero judgment here. I'm still going to be a realist, and I'm still going to put it out there like how it needs to be. So that's what I got for you now. I got to go get dressed for church. I've got things to do. I love you guys. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, angels, ancestors, loved ones, and spirit guides for helping me through this reading. I close this reading. Till next time, guys, stay blessed, stay humble, and know Gigi loves you. Peace.